Oh, you go.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hello.
You can put you.
I hate stopping music right in the middle of a good song. Good morning, everybody. And we still have people jumping on. I have 33 of you so far. And those of you who are driving with your cameras on, be careful. Okay, please. I can see you. Anyway, good morning. Good morning. We are going to start right on time because we have a guest speaker this morning. So I want to get through a couple of things. And then I'm going to be introducing her. I'm super excited to have Jennifer Lind, our Northern California president, joining us. You can wave before I put the presentation up, Jennifer. All right. Let me pull it up. And please let me know if at any point there are any sound or reception issues on my end, because I won't know if you can't hear something unless you tell me. Here we go. You see it, Brooke?
I do.
All right, let's put it in presentation mode.
Finally, we get to see, everybody gets to see this thing that Lizette and I have been working on for 2 weeks.
I know, isn't this funny? So thank you everyone for your patience. Our delayed but here annual kickoff meeting is happening on February 3rd. I think that's the latest we've ever done it, but that's okay. You know, better late than never. And it's never too late to recognize all of you for the phenomenal accomplishments you've had this year. So I want to say a big fat welcome to 2021. We've been in it now for a month, and you guys are off to a fantastic start. And we're here still to help you live an exceptional life through our core values of production power, coaching to confidence, wealth builder, all the while creating a culture of awesomeness. Now, I realize this is our kickoff meeting, but I thought what a better way to kick it off than to welcome back two people who haven't been in our office for a couple of years, but are transferring back in and literally transferred back yesterday. They've been in another office with Coldwell Banker, and I want you all to welcome back Jeff Bister and Sarah Green. So big round of applause. Yay! Say hi. I know Jeff's on here. Sarah, are you on yet?
Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning. Say hi, Jeff. I know you're here. I saw you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm super excited you guys are back. And
Yeah.
Jeff's the first people to join this morning. He was on here really early. So anyway, welcome. Super excited to have you today.
Happy to be back.
All right, we're going to start really quick by going through our 2021 Sierra Oaks theme. Excellence and growth are top of mind in all we do. You are going to see this throughout the year, every week, in our presentations and in what we do here in the office. I'll give some hashtags. Can you guys mute yourselves, please? Brooke, can you mute them?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Thank you. So there's some hashtags on these slides. If you can use them throughout the presentation and post to social media and all of that, that would be fantastic. There's only 2 slides of them and some great quotes here. So the separation of talent and skill, Will Smith points out, is one of the greatest misunderstood concepts for people who are trying to excel, people who have dreams, who want to do things. Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft. I just love that. And there's a whole bunch of others here. I'm not going to read them all. You guys can read. And we are going to be sending this presentation out after the meeting today. We just didn't want to share it in advance because of all the fun surprises that are coming. All right. And on the second slide here for the hashtags, you'll see at the bottom there are some additional ones for you to add. So again, if you can help us out, we'd love to just blow up our social media presence. You can put them on your social media. You can put them on our office page. wherever you choose. Thanks so much. And without further ado, I want to welcome Jennifer Lind, our president for Northern California. Some of you have met Jennifer on earlier calls, but if you haven't, Jennifer comes to us with more than 20 years of real estate experience. She's been in senior leadership roles for years. She actually relocated here to Northern California for this role from the greater Seattle area, Washington State, and comes to us most recently from Windermere Real Estate. I'm not going to read the whole bio, but she is fantastic. I've had the opportunity to be in numerous meetings with her and a one-on-one call for some time, getting to know her better. I think you're going to love having her represent us and lead us. And I've asked her to share some of her vision and her thoughts for 2021. So Jennifer, I'm going to take down the presentation so they can actually see you better, if you're good with that.
Thank you. Yes, I love that. And I know sometimes we're like in our like pajamas with our hair. Well, not everybody has their hair in a ponytail, but sometimes we do. But if you have your cameras on, I love to see your faces. The hardest part about this new role is not being able to see all of you in person and visit the offices. That's one of the things I love so much. So seeing your faces virtually really helps. So thank you so much for Jennifer letting me join this exciting kickoff meeting. I love being here. So thank you. And as she said, I started in real estate in 2003. I was an agent. And then also owned and ran my own company and then served on a bunch of senior executive positions. But I think one of the things that's always been really important to me is really my connection with the field. I think coming from being a real estate agent and being a manager and running an office, every hat I've worn in real estate really comes back to staying connected with what's happening with all of you. So, and Jennifer, you can hear me okay?
I can, thank you. Yeah.
Should have checked at the beginning before I started talking.
I'll let you know if there's any issue.
Okay, cool. So anyway, I think just as we move forward, for those of you that don't know, like November 16th was my first day. So, yeah, I'm still drinking from the fire hose a little bit, but I just have to say, not only working for a couple of really fabulous companies in the past, but having exposure to real estate companies throughout the country, I just cannot say enough about how impressed I am with Coldwell Banker and just the company. We've got this iconic brand that has seen more real estate markets than almost anyone else. And you combine that with all of you that are doing business based on relationships and just taking things to a higher level. And then we connect like the innovation that is being rolled out and all of that together is like this secret sauce. And so I always say, there's some companies that do technology really well, but not relationship very well. And that doesn't seem to work. And then there's some companies that actually do relationship really, really well, but they haven't embraced technology and that doesn't work. So what we have, this little secret sauce, we have to make not so secret. So Jennifer knows, and I've kind of said over and over again in front of the leadership team that we really have to tell our story, and especially Coldwell Banker in NorCal, throughout NorCal. The vision moving forward is really like we have got to make sure everyone knows who we are in today's market. And so, we're not your grandfather's Coldwell Banker, and this is a totally different market. This is a different business than it ever has been before. And so you're all part of that. So the story you tell when you're with your clients, the story Jennifer tells when she's in front of agents, the story I tell, like this is all really important. We all have a voice in that. So I know I'm working really hard to get as much visibility internally and externally to make sure we kind of tell our story and explain our vision. So I'm really excited. I think a couple of things as it pertains to just the vision moving forward. There has been so many great things that have happened within the Coldwell Banker family, especially in NorCal. But this concept of like this word, we all have our word for the year. Last year, everybody's word was pivot, of course. Maybe your word was wine. I'm not sure, depending on how the year went. But this year, I think we really need to think about the word elevate. And so how do we take things to the next level? And this is all about, like, there's greatness ahead of us. Like, there is no option except winning and greatness for me, and all of you are part of that. And I think as we build a really strong team that is really looking to make a difference and impact our industry, like, that's what I'm all about. So just could not be more excited to have all of you part of this with me. So thank you for what you're all doing. And I know, like, 2020 was like this crazy year. Like, I think both professionally and personally, this has just been, I know all of you had to show up in different ways that none of us expected. And on top of everything, like, we've had record-breaking years, a record-breaking year in 2020 as far as sales. So just, I know Jen will probably jump into the details of this, but just congratulations for what you did during a time that was really, really hard. So like I said, I know firsthand, I owned an office during the recession, and that was a really different dynamic, but this is a whole new set of circumstances. And I think managing all of this with your clients in a thoughtful way while you take care of everything happening in your world, I just want to commend all of you for that. I want to talk for just a second about just access to me. All of you are our clients, and it's really important that you know, like, Jennifer's welcome to share my contact information. It's on all my email signatures, but you've got access to me anytime. I love to hear from you. Like I said, I can't do my job to the level that I want to unless I know what's happening with all of you and what you need. So whether you want to email me or shoot me a text or hop on a call, like, I'd love to hear from you. And I know, like I said, my access to you, and you'll see me you'll be seeing me on a regular basis. So this isn't a one-time thing, but just want you to know that, I want to hear from you, and you guys are really important to the job that I'm doing every day. And I think too, just the more we can be, like I said, visible and transparent as we move forward, I think we can do that better together. So, all right, I wanted to go through a few things about just kind of growing your business. So whether you are new to the business, or maybe you're re-engaging back with the business, or maybe you've just been, cranking it out the whole time, there's 4 things that I've really, really kind of taken to heart over the years and has shown up over and over. And I kind of want to run through those with you. And I'll tell you the 4 things, and then I'll dig into each of them. So as far as growing your business, one, I think there needs to be a business assessment. And we'll talk a little bit about that. Also, identifying your value is really, really key in growing your business. Your relationship with your database. And sometimes I think we have a dysfunctional relationship with our database sometimes. And then your daily activities. So let's start with just the business assessment part of this. And I think this is something in real estate we sometimes struggle with. We just get so focused on our transactions and our clients, and it's, we're head down and just trying to make it work, that sometimes we don't zoom out and just take a second and look at how is my business doing. And I think, I'm certain you guys will kind of zoom out and celebrate some successes here today, but I would really encourage you, this doesn't need to be a 3-week project. Take like 1 hour and just really look at your business and, like, how many units did you do, and what was your price point, and did your business go up or did it go down? Like, what's working and what's not? And I think sometimes we don't assess that. I know I've coached so many agents where we sit down, we take a look at their business, and they're spending all this time and money and energy on things that actually are not bringing them any business. And then if you look at where your business is actually coming from, and like the best clients you've had, and where the successes and joy from the business is actually coming from, like, that's not where their focus is. It's just kind of accidentally happening. And so really being intentional and clear on what's happening with your business and where your opportunities are, I think, is a really important key factor in all of this. And I know the marketing Staff has got a great marketing assessment you can take. You guys have a ton of resources. Jennifer obviously can. Sometimes you need an outside person, right, to say like, do you see? Like sometimes we don't see it because we're too close to it. So I would really just take some time to really evaluate how the business has been going for you, and then also don't forget to do that gut check, right? Like, how does it feel? Like this business is really hard if you don't love it. And so I think sometimes what happens is I've talked to agents where on paper, it wasn't their best year, but oh my gosh, they like got into a higher price point than they ever have, or they worked with a new client, or they took on more listings than buyers, whatever the case may be. Like there was something, or maybe just their quality of life improved. Maybe they took, back when we were taking vacations, maybe they got to take 2 more vacations that year, and that felt great. And so I think really tapping into like, how does that feel? And then inversely, like sometimes you can have the very best year on paper and it didn't really feel like a win. And so when we assess our business, it's not just the numbers and transactions we're closing. It's just like, so many of us are in this business because we wanted to make a difference and we wanted this quality of life. And I think you have to really like kind of gut check yourself, like, how is this working? Like, what do you need to do more of and what do you need to do less of? So I would say don't overthink it, but allow yourself some time to just zoom out. And maybe you have another agent that you partner with as far as just like, hey, this is what I'm thinking. What are you thinking? And we always have to be adapting our business. We cannot just keep doing the same thing over and over. So, okay, so that's a little bit on assessing your business. And then second one is identifying your value. And, your Will Smith quote, it really speaks to this. I think that sometimes we have to, there's a tendency in real estate, let me just say this, there's a tendency in real estate to want to be all things to all people. Like you want to be able to help clients no matter where they want to buy or sell. You want to be able to like be all things to them, right? Like that's kind of our nature. Many of us are people pleasers and we don't want to lose business. And so we're trying to be all things. And I think really as you identify your value, you've got to focus on what you can go deeper on instead of wider. And I think that especially in 2021, like this could not be more necessary. So I think you should feel comfortable sitting across from your clients and saying, I do this better than anyone else, whatever this is for you, right? Like you can't be like, I do 27 things better than everyone else. Like that's not realistic. And can you do some things like, hey, I absolutely know how to do this, but you should know like, where are you an expert? Maybe it's, I know how to market a listing better than anyone else. Maybe it's, I know how to negotiate. I mean, to negotiate to actually help your clients get a house in this market, like that's a skill you have to have right now. And so your negotiation skills and how you deal with the other agents in your market and how you leverage your clients and how you set their expectations, you should know how to do that better than anyone else. Maybe you know how to help people relocate. Maybe you've worked with a lot of relocation clients and you know how to do that better than anyone else. Whatever it is, it's like, really go deeper on this thing that you can really excel at, because I think a couple of things start to happen. One, you just get better at it, right? And so this is not a market to just kind of be okay at things. This is a market where you've got to be an expert. That's what's going to show up. And then I also think the more specific you get on like what you're really good at and what you really like, you're going to attract more clients that need that from you, right? Like you put it out to the universe, right? Like this is what I'm good at. The next thing you know, you're like, oh my gosh, I got like way more of that. So really focus on what you need more of and what you're good at, and identifying, again, your value, what you bring to the table. Okay, number 3 is database. And like I said, the reason I say we have this like dysfunctional relationship, I have met with so many agents, and there's always this like, oh, I got to get my database in order. Oh, I need to get my database cleaned up. It's like this project that we're always kind of like dreading a little bit. And so I would really encourage you, and just to be completely clear, I don't care where you keep your database. Just keep it somewhere that works for you. I have zero energy on where it lives. I have more energy on the fact that you're engaged with it all the time. So this is not a project to be organized. Now, you may need, like, maybe you need someone to help you organize it. That may be one thing, or get it all in one place. But don't think of it as something you do one time, or you do it a couple times a year and then, oh, good, my database is now organized. It's not a mailing list. It's a list of your relationships. You should be talking to those people. You should be in your database every day, every week, and you're adding new people, you're updating people. Maybe there's people you need to take out. So I think, really embrace that this is something you should be in all the time. And I think sometimes we overthink this. I mean, I've gone through classes and trainings where it's like, you're like color coding them and giving them notes and tagging them. And it gets too, don't overthink this. Like, some of this is just pick up your phone and just call 5 people. Sometimes when I was a new agent, because it was overwhelming, like, what am I supposed to say? And who am I supposed to call? And where do I keep my database? I would just literally like pick up my phone and scroll through my contacts. I'd see a name like Jennifer Robinson. Oh my God, I haven't talked to Jennifer Robinson forever. Just hit call. Don't worry. And just say, Jennifer, oh my gosh, I was just thinking about you. How are you guys doing? I haven't seen you forever. Like, just call them and connect with them. And so I think the important part right now, especially, is your clients and your sphere of influence are dying to hear from you. This is everyone's going through something right now, right? Like, just check in. How are they doing? How are the kids? How is their family? Is everybody well? Like, just the care that you're calling, like, goes a really long way. And you're going to find out that they probably have questions, right? This is a weird situation we're in where, the market is crazy hot, but then we've got this other part of the economic part of our country that's not doing well. So there's this really, like, what does this mean for people? And I guarantee you all have people in your database, probably a lot of them, that are reevaluating what home means to them, right? Do they need to be in something bigger, something further out? You guys are in a great market where a lot of people are moving to the Sacramento market. Like, maybe they've got friends and family that are looking to relocate. Maybe they need help with referrals. There's a ton of passive income in your database right now. So I would just encourage you, same thing kind of with your value, right? Like, go deeper with your contacts, like, make phone calls, just check in. And I know you're busy right now. Like, I know it's like insanity in the market. So just, make a couple calls a day. Just make it part of your routine. So that brings me to daily activities. So this is where it's at. Your daily activities is like the secret sauce of success in everything we do, quite honestly, but in real estate. So what can you be consistent at? How can you be efficient? Right now, like, because the market is so crazy, you've got to be ultra efficient. You've got to know how to work smarter and not harder and utilize your time and your resources. The staff, the programs, the listing concierge, everything you guys have available to you, like, what can you do to make yourself more effective? Because your daily activities have to be something that are really, really consistent. So what you do every single day is going to, like, calls, right? Like, open up your database, make some calls every single day. Just make that part of your daily activities. So there's this really great book I absolutely love. You may have heard me reference it before, but it's called Atomic Habits by James Clear. And Jennifer, there's like an 8-minute YouTube video. I don't know if you've watched it. I'll send it to you, but it's like just 8 minutes. Have you seen it?
I got to interrupt. You're not going to believe this, but that's our book of the month for our book club, and I didn't tell you yet.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you guys. So let me just give you like my pitch.
Right.
Like, you're already in it because you're doing this. Have you guys started reading it yet?
I just emailed him yesterday. It's for February. So we literally just made the decision.
Okay, I love it. I love it. Okay, so James Clear does a really great job of talking about, because, those of us in real estate, like, sometimes we're like, I'm going to double my business. I'm going to take over the world, like, big dreams. And then it gets really hard, right? Because it's sometimes hard to make that really scalable. So it's really about building success on little tiny changes, right? Things you do every single day that you add one thing in, and it's all about habits. And it's not big changes, it's little changes that have big results. So it's super, I love this book. I read it a couple years ago, and pretty much, it's not a real estate book, just to be clear. But when I read it, I'm like, everyone in real estate needs to read this book because we all struggle with this. Like there's a part in the book where he talks about the things you want more of, make them really, really easy. Have them in front of you. Make it like it's a no-brainer. And the things you want less of, make it really hard, right? So like the example he gives in the book is if I want to work out more, which I know we're not going to the gyms, we're working out in our living rooms, but that's okay. If I want to work out more, like by my bed, I'm going to have my workout clothes folded, my shoes are there, my water bottle's filled. So like when I get up, like no excuses. It's easy. It's right there. I don't have to think about one thing. And if I want to like watch less television, like when you turn the TV off, like unplug the television, take out the batteries out of the remote, like make it where you got to work to do it. So it's kind of just this like psychology, right? That you're really making you positioning yourself to have really great habits. I think the other thing that's in this, I mean, you guys are going to love this book. I can't wait till you guys do your book club. I want to come because
I'll send you the invite.
Okay, I love it because I think you're going to find, at least I found, it's not just work stuff, right? It's just like, it's personal life stuff, it's family stuff. Just how do you like make things go? You know, it's like an airplane. If an airplane's flying and it's just a couple degrees off, you know, by the time it flies, it's way off course. You know, same thing, like very small corrections over a long period of time, you'll make a really big impact. One of the other things he talks about in the book is this, he gives an example of this photography class. And in the photography class, they split the class into two parts. And the one half of the class, they're going to get graded on the number of pictures they take. So you take 100 pictures, you get an A, you take 90 pictures, you get a B. And then the other half of the class is going to get graded on, they only have to turn in one picture, but they're going to get graded on the quality of the photo. So that one picture, great photo. So everybody goes and does their thing, and then everybody turns their pictures in. And it was fascinating because the very best pictures that came in on the class came from which group? The ones that took the most pictures. And what happens is the group that's trying to take one perfect photo, they're like, worried about the lighting and should I have people in it? And what about this? And I don't know which lens to use. And like, they're not doing anything. They're just like trying to prepare to get ready. And then the other group where, you know how this is, right? Like you just take a bunch of pictures. You're just taking pictures and you're like, oh, that turned out crazy. Or this one was like, that's so awesome. Or you try some different things. And that is absolutely how we operate in real estate. There's so many times we're trying so hard to do something so perfectly. Like video is a great example. I hate myself on video. I hate doing video, but you got to just do it. You're going to get better. Just keep doing it and keep doing it. And I think in the attempt to try to make something just perfect, we're not actually doing anything. So I think you guys are going to really love this book. And like I said, I could talk on it for an hour, but maybe I'll come to the book club and hear what you guys think. But it is things that just really make sense and make it easy and just honestly make you feel better about the things you're doing. So, okay, Jennifer, I'm happy I could just be here all day. I know you guys have so many other great things to talk about today. I'm happy to take any questions you have or if anybody else has questions.
You guys feel free to ask her questions, and Jennifer, you're welcome to hang out as long as you want or are able to. We'd love to have you see some of them get recognized. So. Yeah. You guys have any questions for Jennifer? I'm going to send out her contact information, and you are welcome at any point to reach out to her, talk to her directly one-on-one. She loves to talk to you. She has said that over and over to us.
I have a question.
Hi, Mona.
Hi. Did you say there were 5 things or just 4? Do we do 5 already? There are 4. Okay. I'm still drinking my coffee, so I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss one.
You're like, what is number 5?
Number 5. It's a cliffhanger.
Repeat, right? Like do that again.
There you go. Repeat.
Awesome. Anybody else? All right. They're quiet. They're all drinking their coffee.
I know. Hey, I'm with you guys. I'm doing it too. So thank you so much. And I just want to say, again, like, you guys are so important to us. We appreciate what you do, the amount of transactions that you guys are doing and the business that is being done. And I know, like, you're writing up like 10 other offers just to get the one that actually shows up on the stats that we see. So I know you guys are just grinding it out. We appreciate you, and you're so important to us. And thank you for what you do every day.
Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to pull it back up. You're going to see the presentation, and we're going to start doing some fun topics. This is going to be, hold on, takes me a minute. You know what I mean? Not super fast with the tech. Here we go. First, this is so fun. I can't wait to show this to you guys. Before I go into presentation mode, I'm going to share a 2020 year to remember video that we had some help putting together. I hope you guys love this as much as I do. It really made my day. So hold on 1 minute. If you can't hear it, tell me. So to hear your guys' thoughts on that. I was so excited when they offered to put this together for us. Who else likes it? I thought it was fun.
That's beautiful. What a tearjerker.
I know, right?
What a beautiful family we have.
We do. We have the best family, and there were just a few people we weren't able to get pictures of, and we had to make a lot of last minute changes. So if there's anything that isn't quite what you were looking for, I apologize. We were scrambling here at the end to clean it up a little. So anyway, but thank you all for providing pictures, allowing us to use your photos off of social media. We appreciate you. All right. So I am very excited to finally let you see pictures of all of our new agents that joined us in 2020. Since the office has been closed down for most of the year, a lot of you have not met face-to-face, which is a shame. But that will be changing here in the not so distant future, I believe. So let's just go through and quickly list. There are 3 slides of all the people who've joined us since January 2020. And many of them you'll know. Tegan and Ed joined us the first week of last year. And Tara and Kelly and Cecile and Gabriel and Bonnie and Ann and Ryan and Connie and Jamie, Sophia, Tom and Nancy, Leslie, April, Randy, Adrian, Jose, Tiffany, Ray, Zach, Alexa, Lizzie, Melanie, Kaylin, Mercedes, Kim Tanaka, Melena, Blythe, and Mona. That is, oh, I almost forgot Michelle because there's no picture for her. Michelle Walker. Anyway, we had 40 people join the office last year. And it's the biggest growth year we've ever had as far as agents go. And to be really honest, 90% or more of these people came from all of you. You've sent people that you know and love and want to have part of our family. And thank you to all of you for doing that. I really, really appreciate you. All right, so a year to remember. This is just a quick snapshot of how our office did. And before I show you the picture of what's happened here in 2020, this is going to be a year over year snapshot. I do want to say that a lot of this happened after we were recovering from COVID because we had a tough time there in that March, April, May timeframe. It was not good, and we didn't know how much better we were going to do later in the year. So this is an annual snapshot. So our agent count, we started the year with 118 and we ended up with 140. Listings taken, we were up 26% year over year in a market where listings have been down. Closed units, we were up 36% in our office. For the first time, we broke 1,000 closed units in a year. Closed sales volume, we were up 57%. That is because there was a average sales price increase, which was up 16% along with our unit increase. So the fact is this is reflective of all of you and how hard you worked this year and what a fantastic job you've done. So thank you to all of you. I am evaluated on so many things in this role, and this is just heartwarming to see you all succeed at this level. I was so excited when I got the year-end results. So thank you and congratulations to each and every one of you. And then I know you guys are always busy, and you don't always go in and run the market share slides. And again, we're happy to show you. These take seconds to run in our system in my CB desk. I ran these myself and shot them over to Brooke to include in the presentation. But here are some market share snapshots of areas where you all do business regularly. And we can run these by zip codes, city, county. So I did Sacramento City by units and by volume. This is all of last year, 2020. Coldwell Banker leads the way by a landslide. Units, we lead the way. Carmichael, because a lot of you focus on Carmichael, it's right next door here. Again, we're leading the way both in units and in volume. We also are leading the way in Sacramento County in both volume and units. And these are all things you can use. We'll be sending this out to you, but I'll show you how to download your own for specific use. El Dorado County, leading the way, volume and units. Placer County, leading the way, volume and units. You guys are killing it everywhere. We are as a company, and it's due to all of you. So again, I didn't want to spend a lot of time on that, but I know some of you, don't run those yourself. You're looking for us to provide them. Just reach out to Brooke, Lisette, myself. We're happy to help at any point. And I can even walk you through how to play around with the tool and run whatever version of it you're looking for. All right, we have two different levels of recognition that we're doing here today. And the first one are the NRT awards. Those are the national awards for anyone who's fairly new here and isn't familiar with this. NRT has award levels for individuals, small teams and large teams that are published each year. And then agents that hit those levels, either by units or sales volume, receive a designation. Offices are also looked at for levels of designation. And for the first time ever, we're just going to start with where our office finished because this is the best we've ever done. So Sierra Oaks actually closed at the International President's Elite level for the first time. I've been here 6 years this year in this role, and I'm so thrilled. We had to do at least 1,000 units or 11 million in AGCI as an office, and we did it. So thank you, all of you, for helping us to achieve that. Now we're going to go through you and your awards. So a lot of you, I'm going to say real quick, received some emails yesterday that came from Coldwell Banker, the corporate office. And all of you on this list probably got an email like this saying, click on the link, congratulations on your award. If you clicked on the link and it didn't work, just reach out to Brooke and Lisette. They will help you. We have all the resources to give you what you should have obtained by the link. We have them all saved to the desktop. And we will help you with your social media posts. And then we have the printed certificates for all of these things coming to the offices here in the upcoming weeks. But let's start with our #1 individual winner, Sharon Diarelli. She won the International President's Premier Award. To achieve that award, you have to do either 80 or more units or over 650,000 in GCI as an individual salesperson. So Sharon, I know you're on the call. Congratulations and great job. International President's Elite, we have 3 individuals that achieved this level. Again, a phenomenal award. You do either 55 plus units or over 400,000 in GCI. And Jackie Merchant, Ed Coraminas, and Aaron Stump, congratulations to you. International President's Circle, again, fantastic, 35 or more units, and AGCI of 245,000 or above. Doug Reynolds, Tegan Boberg, Destiny Slothauer, and Lee Mala, congrats. And then Diamond Society, over 25 units or over 165,000 in GCI. Richard Gore, Patty Delgado, Crystal Lopez, Sarah Dalton, Lisa Raymond, and Ariel Allen. And I want to make a special mention to Lisa and Ariel, who have just completed their first full year in the business, a January through December year, after starting the prior year, into the year. So congratulations, great job in your, full first calendar year in the business. International Sterling Society, AGCI of 120,000 or 18 units or more. Tom and Nancy Harvey, John Hurley, and Jillian Robinson. Congratulations. Now we're going to do the teams, and let's just start with International President's Elite. We have 2 winners in that category. Both of these teams were categorized in 2020 as small teams. That is 2 or 3 team members. You have to do at least 900,000 in GCI or 125 units or more. Calkin and Johnston Group and the Tom Phillips team both achieved that level. Congratulations, great job. International Sterling Society, we have the Koslowski Real Estate Group, Madison Chase Real Estate, Regina Zura and Molly Hassini team, and the Parkinson Real Estate Group. We have a mix of large and small teams in this group. A small team has to do 350,000 or more in GCI or 55 units or more. A large team, 600,000 in GCI or 90 units or more. Congratulations to all of you for qualifying. All right, if I'm going too fast, stop me. You guys are welcome to interrupt at any point. It's so strange doing this on video for me. It's so, last year, what did we do? We had like all of you packed in a room where we were standing shoulder to shoulder, and it was so loud and so much fun. So again, I hope you're enjoying at least seeing the success you've all had here in the office, because I'm very happy for all of you.
And flipping the flip charts like I was Vanna White. Don't forget that.
Like last year. Yeah, if all of you who were here last year remember, we did flip charts instead of a PowerPoint, and we had us in front of a room at one of our listings flipping the charts, right? So it was fun. All right, top individuals and teams. This is everyone mixed together. We do have it broken out in future slides, but the top 30 in the office by AGCI, just in order, top to bottom. Calkin and Johnston Group, Tom Phillips team, Sharon Diarelli, Koslowski Real Estate Group, Madison Chase Real Estate, Jackie Merchant, Ed Coraminas, Aaron Stump, Regina Zura and Molly Hassini, Parkinson Real Estate Group, Doug Reynolds, the Monroe Group, Destiny Slothauer, Tegan Boberg, Team Lelas, Foster and Eichmann Group, Gadebsky Group, Lee Mala, Richard Gore, Patty Delgado, Crystal Lopez, Sarah Dalton, Lisa Raymond, Ariel Allen, Tom and Nancy Harvey, John Hurley, the Sacco team, Jillian Robinson, Vulitic Group, and the Apodaca team. So congratulations to all of you. I am not going to read every single slide because if you look at this slide and then you go to the next one, the order of the individuals on the next slide is in the same order as they are on this slide. It just shows you what rank you are. So we'll be sending these to you. But here are the top individuals by AGCI with the teams excluded. Top 20. You can all see this, right? Is anybody having trouble seeing? Sharon Diarelli is number 1, Jackie Merchant number 2, Ed Coromines number 3, Aaron Stump number 4, and Doug Reynolds number 5. I'm going to stop there. You can all see it because we have a lot of slides. So congrats. Top teams by AGCI. Again, remove the individuals. These are the top 10 teams. We have more than that in the office, but we, again, didn't list everybody. But these are the top 10. If you have a question about where you're ranked, if you're not on the list, feel free to reach out. I do have that information, and I have all your numbers. So congratulations to the Calkin and Johnston Group, Tom Phillips team, and Koslowski Real Estate Group, Madison Chase Real Estate, and Regina Zura and Molly Hassini team in the top 5. And then top individuals and teams by sales volume. I know a lot of you track your business by units. Many of you do it by sales volume. Not everybody works by AGCI. We just happen to give out national awards by AGCI. So I wanted to make sure I showed you the rankings in every category because, again, you all track your business in different ways. So net sales volume, the top individuals and teams, number 1 in the office, Tom Phillips team. Calkin Johnston Group number 2, Sharon Diarelli number 3, Koslowski Real Estate Group number 4, and Madison Chase Real Estate number 5. I'm going to stop right there. You can all see we have a lot of individuals in the top 10 and the top 20. So congrats to all of you. And again, these next 2 slides are broken out as individuals by net sales volume and teams by net sales volume. And then units, and we actually gave you the units on this. Everybody always asks, and so we just figured it was easier to plop it in here. So you can see we have some people that did a phenomenal number of units, and we have some individuals that did more units than I ever sold as an individual. I can tell you that right now. So congrats to all of you. Calkin Johnston Group was the leading number 1 spot by units. Tom Phillips team was number 2. Koslowski Real Estate number 3. Ed Coromines number 4 by units. And Madison Chase Real Estate number 5. So great job, everybody. You can see some of these were really close. We have a lot of ties on this list as well, same number of units. Again, the individuals by units, the numbers for the units are on the prior slide, and top teams by units. Again, look at the first slide to see the number of units.
Jennifer, can I jump in really quick?
Yes.
Just to let you guys know, like we've always done in the past, we do little award certificates for you. This year we'll be doing them digitally, so look for an email from Lizette and I in the next couple days. And then you can choose to print them and put them up if you want, or just keep them as a digital version.
There you go. Thank you, Brooke. So I'm hesitating before I go to the next slide. I hope she's still here. I saw her earlier. But every year we recognize the Rookie of the Year for the first 12 full months that person's in the business. And for Sierra Oaks, our Rookie of the Year for 2020 is Lisa Raymond. Congratulations. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, 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 woo. And I gotta say, Lisa and Ariel, it was a close race, but you guys both had a fantastic year. But Lisa, you eked out on top, so congrats. And I have submitted your name for the region. I have no idea if we're gonna win or you're gonna win, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you. Really, really proud of you. All right, Lisa, are you on the call still, or did you have to drop for any reason?
I'm here.
Yay! Okay, so I'm going to pull this down. I'm going to say one thing without getting into the details of it. I just think it's important to note that Lisa did this in a fraction of the 12 months. She had a few months of the year where she was unable to sell any business. And it doesn't really matter why. The point was it was a legitimate reason, and she wasn't even allowed to do a referral or a deal. So it's a really weird thing. And she still ended up being the Rookie of the Year. So congrats. I can't even imagine what you would have done if you could have sold the whole 12 months. All right, so wave. And I love the glasses, by the way. I don't think I've seen you in those. I like them.
Yeah, I can find it to see.
I get that. All right, I'll pull it back up. I know this going back and forth is a little kludgy, but I can't see your faces as well when I'm in presentation mode. So sometimes I just have to do that. All right. Ta-da. Agent awards. So how many people voted, Brooke and Lizette, on the agent awards that we sent out to the office asking for the agents to vote?
37.
37? Hi, Lizette. Was that you?
Yeah.
So 37, huh? So we sent out a survey to the office and we asked all of you who were willing to participate to vote for various categories of people here in our family in the office, to win and be the number one. And you did that. We had a pretty good turnout for a vote like that. And the survey was a little challenging to get through because, of course, every time you voted on a category, you had to look at every name in the office and pick the one. So I did it too, and I know it took a few minutes. So thanks for doing that. So let's start with this. I love this category. So thank you for participating and congratulations to the best problem solver, Denise Calkin. Yay, Denise. And we will have little awards certificates for you on these two. So work with Brooke and Lisette on that. Crystal Lopez, the agent that makes the most out of every day, the Carpe Diem Award. Congrats. If you have anything you want to say, ladies, feel free. All right, Janae Parkinson. I don't know if you're on the call. I was trying to sift through the 70 some odd people that were on here and I couldn't see who was all here. So Janae, you are the Glow Stick Award, the agent with a glowing personality that brightens everyone's day. And I just want to say something about that. I honestly think that one of the reasons you won this, Janae, if you're here, I hope you're here hearing this, is you came in here each year this past few years and you helped us do our vision board class, and you are so full of life and excitement and you just love that whole project and things along those lines. You get very excited about anything that's about growth and goals and excelling, and we just love having you around. So it'll be fun when we can all be back in the office and enjoy your energy again. So thank you for everything you've done. Kimberly Hicks, the First Responder Award, the agent that is always ready to go when needed. And Crystal and Kim, who've both won an award so far, and in case anyone here doesn't know, are our mentors / coaches here in the office, working with new licensees as well as experienced agents on learning the business, growing your business, and moving to the next level. So congratulations to Kim. And the Energizer Bunny Award, the agent that is tireless and just keeps on going and going and going and going. Sharon Diarelli, congratulations. And I hope she's still on as well. The Best Smile Award, Wendy Villanueva, congratulations. Love that picture. Got Your Back Award. Crystal, you won 2 awards. The agent that is always willing to help their fellow agents. Sounds just like you, dear. And I love this because before I saw the awards, I actually picked this one. Social Media Guru Award, agent with the best social media strategy. Destiny Slothauer, congratulations. And you won this by a landslide. Hot News Award, another one that was won by a landslide. Aaron Stump, agent that always has the latest and greatest news, CB related or otherwise. Aaron, thank you for everything you do to keep us updated and on top of things with our association, with everything going on in real estate. You are the best. Appreciate that very much. And the Duct Tape Award, again, don't know if the Parkinsons are on here because I didn't get a chance to check, but Kurt, congratulations. You are that agent that can fix anything. So true. And I just love the Snickers Award. So the Snickers Award is the agent that always has the best sense of humor and is always making people laugh. Lori Sacco, congratulations. That would be you. And the Running with the Bulls Award, Kurt, you're winning 2 awards. The biggest risk taker. You won that one by leaps and bounds. So congrats. And I love the bull picture to the right. Looks so tough. All right, everybody. Thank you for voting and letting us know your top picks in this area. And now we have wins with our partners. And I'm going to start with Chris Lippy from Guaranteed Rate Affinity. Chris, are you on the call still?
I'm here.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I just first off like to say congratulations to everyone. Those are some truly fantastic numbers. I've been at part of Sierra Oaks for a long time, and the reason I stay is because of the quality of the agents has always been so good, and just seeing those numbers reflects that. And a really trying year, you guys crushed it, which is amazing. And on top of that, I mean, I can't believe how many new agents have come in that I haven't even gotten to meet yet. So I really look forward to getting back in the office when things get back to more normal. I am planning an event for March, so we can all meet, and get to know each other a little bit better. I'm really looking forward to 2021, and there's just so much potential with all these new agents that I feel like we could really help you guys grow your business. I did want to obviously I have some thank yous and appreciations as well. We had a really record year, sort of Sierra Oaks mortgage production, which is me. So we closed 110 transactions for 39 million, which is 38% increase from the previous year. Obviously, a lot of that has to do with rates, but our purchase numbers also increased. I wanted to thank some of our biggest supporters who've been there for a long time, as well as some of our new supporters as well. So Britt and the Kozlowski team, they've always been a huge supporter of us. They closed 9 transactions with us this year, which I think is the highest we've had for a single agent, a single team in a long time. So thank you guys so much. Again, I'll have some certificates that I would normally present in person that I'll be getting out to you guys. I'll be trying to connect with you over the next week or so. The Wolford Group, I know they're in Metro, but they're also kind of tied to Sierra Oaks, but we work with them a lot. I wanted to acknowledge them as well. Nicole Dunleavy, 4 transactions this year. Jackie Merchant, 3 closed transactions this year. And we had a lot of you that just did 1, which is great. 1 transaction is all we really ask. I mean, if there's 140 agents on the roster and we did 1 transaction per agent, then we just closed 140 units, versus the 110 this year, which was a record, right? So just, for example, for first-time closed transactions, these are people that had never used us before, closed their first transaction with us this year. I wanted to thank and reach out to Tammy Gambeski, John Lelis, Duvang, Jennifer Berry, Julie McKechnie. Those are all new agents that had come on that tried us out for the first time. Jillian, Louise De La Cruz, Sarah Dalton, Lori Sacco all did 2 or more transactions as well. And like I said, we had a lot of people that just did 1. So, we had a great year. We had a ton of support. I know it's been tough, working remotely, but we have the technology we've proven that we have the technology to kind of get through these times. And I just think we're going to hit the ground running with 2021 and only improve on these numbers. Our company, to give you kind of a macro figure, we closed 73.8 billion in volume this year, which was another record. So, the sky's the limit. We're hiring a ton. We just acquired Stearns. We're going to have, more loan officers, more ops people. We've been having kickoff calls on our end, and we've got the $500 credit for you guys for your buyer side transactions. Got a ton of things to look forward to in 2021, and I'm really excited about it. And I just, again, want to take this opportunity to thank you guys for your continued support.
Thank you. And you know what, Chris, the support you provide is phenomenal. I have always been impressed from the day I joined this office. And Chris has been here, you guys, well over a decade. He is one of the longest time guaranteed rate affinity, mortgage people in our offices. So again, very experienced, wonderful to work with, and does a fantastic job. So if you haven't given him an opportunity, please do. And I'm always here to help as well if you have questions about options and things. But again, Chris does a fantastic job. And I can't wait till we're all back in the office together, because he's here every day when we're in the office. Thanks, Chris, so much. And thank you all for the support. I appreciate the support you're giving to our partners. All right, Cornerstone, you are on.
Hi, everyone. A great slideshow, Jennifer. Congratulations to everyone. Just want to thank everybody for the support this year. Cornerstone had a great year, and that was thanks to everybody supporting us. With that being said, our top producers for Cornerstone Title out of the Sierra Oaks office, Number 1 was Tom Phillips. Number 2, Lee Mala, Lisa Johnston, Sharon Durelli, Jackie Merchant, and Jillian Robinson. So thank you everybody for your support. We really appreciate it and hope for your continued support throughout 2021. I think Michelle is on the phone.
Good morning, everybody. Wow, congratulations. What an amazing accomplishment. And Jennifer, congratulations to you. What an amazing team you've built. Your recruiting has been incredible. I can't believe you had 40 agents join you last year. That's incredible. And we do appreciate the partnership so much. We're so excited to have, Kristen with us now and Dan joining us in about another week. And there's Kristen saying hello. So we look forward to a great 2021 with you all, and lots more to come from Cornerstone Title in a very positive way in 2021. So we're very excited. Thank you all for your incredible support last year. We had some rough spots, and we're putting that behind us, and we're focused forward now with you guys. So appreciate all of your patience, and let's make 2021 an even better year. We've got all the tools, we've got all of the resources to do it. And we're an amazing family together, and together we're better, including our wonderful GRA partner too. So thank you all so much.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Kathy. And for anybody with questions about Cornerstone or GRA, please always come see me. I'm happy to help. And also leverage the Cornerstone team for help with your marketing. They have done some phenomenal things with our agents, helping them to market and improve their reach. So find out what they can do to help. All right, ask. All right, American Home Shield, Cheryl, are you still here? I hope.
Yes, good morning. I'm still here.
Good morning.
Good morning. I just want to give you guys a quote that the president of our sales gave to us, and it's just a great one, and I love to share it with people. And he told us, he said, you go fast alone, but you go further together. And I just think that that's a great thing with our partnership, because we do go further together when we help each other. And so I want to thank everybody for giving me a try and going with American Home Shield. And these are the top 5 producers. So thank you so much. And I'll have a little something for you that I will drop off at the office soon. So Sharon DiLorelli, he did 20 orders with us this year. Tom Phillips, 9, Britt Wiseman, 8, Crystal Lopez, 8, and Nick Williams, 8. And thank you so much for all your support.
And I wish we could put everybody up here. We had a phenomenal year with American Home Shield as an office. You guys have supported them, and Cheryl, you have supported us. Home warranty is hard. It just is. I'm not going to lie. I always found it to be one of my most challenging things when there was a claim, right? Because we're not experts. We don't know these things at the level you do working in that field. And your support has been great in when we get in those situations. So thank you.
Yeah, your office had, I believe, I think it was a 36% increase over last year with usage. It was either 26 or 36%. So thank you.
Hey, Cheryl, I'm just going to ask this question. So I got a text message from actually 2 people now saying they should have like 15 orders or a bunch of orders with AHS. Can you explain, while we have so many people on the phone, how we can track the orders? Because sometimes we don't know they placed an order if it's placed in a different manner, right?
Exactly. Sometimes title places it, sometimes the TC places it. So I just get the information from the NRT list. So if I've missed you, email me, let me know so I can do some research so I can recognize you guys as well, because I don't want anybody to go unrecognized one bit.
Especially if you placed a ton of orders. It is not
especially if you
but
place
sometimes the orders don't get tied to you for some reason.
Yes.
And we need to know if you've placed a bunch of orders and you're not on this list.
We need to know, absolutely.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And please do reach out to her, guys. The ones that texted me, I'll be reaching out to you. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so this is the fun part. I don't know if Jennifer Lind is still here, but here is our this month's book club. It's going to be Atomic Habits. I'm not going to spend a bunch of time now talking about the book because Jennifer Lind did a fantastic job of giving you a sneak peek. The meeting link to join the meeting on the 26th at 4 p.m. is right here. I also emailed it out to the office as a meeting invite. It'll be a Teams meeting so we can all see each other. And I moved it to an hour later because after doing the one for January, I think 3 p.m. on a Friday is just a little too early for a lot of people because you guys are running around trying to do your business. But I'm trying to squeeze it in early enough that it's not falling into your Friday night plans with your families and your friends. So hopefully you'll join me. I will tell you, I finished chapter 1 literally in the last 24 hours. And I just love the way this book starts. And if you're one of those people that goes out and buys the book summary, by the way, I bought both just in case, right? So if I fall behind, the summary at the start is nothing like the book. The first chapter of the book totally grabbed me. And you'll miss that if you buy the summary. So suggest you listen because it really is awesome. It starts with him as a high school student having a very, very, very life-threatening serious injury and how he gets through that with his family and recovers and where it takes him from there. So if that kind of thing is interesting to you, it's really a lot of where this came from, right? He grew into a person who needed to do some things to get his life back on track. And it's just I'm so excited to read the rest of the book after reading the first part. So we'll leave it at that. And I hope to see a lot of you participating. Even if you can't make it at 4 o'clock on the 26th, I'm happy to chat with you one-on-one as you're getting through the book and hear what you're thinking and just love talking with you all about these types of things. So reach out at any time. All right, I am going to ask, and again, I being in presentation mode, I have trouble seeing the whole list of 70 some odd people, but we have a CB distinction coming up on February 3rd, which is today from 1:30 to 3:30. Do we have anyone who's related to this today who can talk to it? I don't know if we have Caitlin or Keith or someone. No. All right, so if you're interested, you're going to want to go in, click on this link to register for the session. It's going to cover all sorts of details. And if you're newer to the company and feel like you need a refresher or you don't use Desk enough, it's going to give you an overview of the products and programs and support that we provide that distinctively differentiate you out in the market and help you in your business. So it's 2 hours well worthwhile for you to kind of get a walkthrough of things like Desk, Listing Concierge, Design Concierge, about the core 4 principles and how they help you. So and I'm not going to go through this whole list, you guys can read. But again, if you have the time, I would suggest signing up for this. I always learn something, even if I've been here a while, from these types of courses. And if you get one more tool in your toolbox that takes you to the next level, it's worth investment of your time.
Jennifer, I'm going to jump in really quick on that. It is not in Sales Pro, so you need to use the link that's in that slide to sign up for CB Distinction.
Thank you. I did not know that. I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. So use the link. And if you have any trouble, call us and we'll get you signed up. Okay. All right. Virtual AMP. This is our next virtual AMP series. I think all of you who've been here a while know about AMP. It's one of our best series to help you take your business to the next level or launch your business if you're new. It's a 4-week course, a couple days a week. It starts on February 8th, this coming Monday, and ends on March 5th and goes from 12 to 3. This is the virtual version, but there's a fantastic workbook that you go through. And I've got to say, Jeff Franchiotti, I don't think is on our call today, but he is an amazing sales trainer. And I've been working with him now for a while, and he has put all these different levels of check-in place. Blythe Romo, I don't know if you're on the call, but you've been going through AMP, right? And if you're here, feel free to speak up. But Jeff has been very one-on-one with the people in the class, setting up one-on-ones and little group sessions, pulling the managers in, coaches and mentors. He's just really, really trying to make sure you get the most out of these workshops. It's not the only thing he's teaching, but again, if you feel like you need this right now and you want to unlock your potential, take it to the next level, I would definitely look at this as an option. All right, so Stephanie Bunch, you are on.
Hi there.
Hi.
I just want to take a quick moment to let everyone know that we are changing from home-based to transaction manager starting on Monday. Anything that you do now you're going to do the exact same thing. You'll put your new deals through My Deals, your offers through My Deals. If you don't do anything in Homebase, you won't do anything in Transaction Manager. If you'd like to know how it works, there is training in Desk. You can register on Sales Pro. There's a virtual training February 4th to the 10th that you can sign up for. Also, just because of the transfer of the new program, My Deals will be unavailable starting Friday at 8 o'clock until Monday morning. So you won't be able to go in and create a new deal or accept an offer. You can still email into Homebase. Now, the email is still the same to go into Transaction Manager as it was for Homebase right now. So you can upload your documents. And if you have any questions, you can just give me an ask here by phone or email.
And can I say something? Because I know how it feels to change things and how much strain it can cause you as agents. I feel that same knot in my stomach when things change, but I want to say something about this. I was really concerned when I saw this was coming at a time when things are so crazy and you're all working like a million miles an hour. But I went in earlier this week and I did the self-paced walkthrough training in Desk. I'm now very excited about this because the things you haven't liked about Homebase, at least at first glance through this 30-minute, it was about 30 minutes or less of myself clicking through it and looking at it. It's a self-paced training if you want to do it. I was very excited to see what the new interface is like. It's very user-friendly. I think your TCs will like it too. Your TCs need to go through the training, guys. And we have a TC training for outside TCs. We have all these training classes inside for you. You can do self-paced with them. You could get them on a Teams call, but I would highly advise you to take a look at it. I think you'll be excited about it when you see, because I know a lot of you just love Homebase the way it's been. All right, so just embrace, and I think you'll be happy with this next step. Okay. Virtual broker tour, Sierra Oaks.
Jennifer, before we go into the tour real quick, I wanted to let everybody know that I put the link to sign up for the CB distinction in the chat. So if you want to sign up, the link is there. All you got to do is click on it.
And we will be sending the slide deck out, and we will be sending additional slides out about Transaction Manager that we did not cover today in the meeting. There were just too many to cover in this meeting. Okay. Virtual broker tour. So we went ahead since we had to cancel last week, and those of you that put houses into the virtual broker tour for last week's meeting, those homes were sent out to the entire region, all offices, all agents, but we also are including them today. So what you'll see are the ones that were submitted last week and this week. And so let's get started. Molly Hassini, are you on this morning? Didn't know if she would be able to be. Okay, so I will pitch this for Molly. 1360 Pars Oak Lane in Carmichael at $399. It says it's the last available lot in Pars Oak. It's a fantastic location within the community with only one other property bordering this lot. I'm not going to read everything, but give Molly a call if you have questions. It is a great location. Next, Tom Phillips, are you or one of your team members on the call? And we're already past 10 o'clock, so I will pitch.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's Jackie.
Oh, hi. Are you going to pitch for Tom today?
Yes, I will, because it's a really phenomenal house. This is over there. If you go, down Arden, it's known as Hidden River Vista. I don't know if everybody knows it as that, but it's a really wonderful area close to the river. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 5,337 square feet. It's priced at 2.1, and it's a really, really beautiful home. It's custom. There, are some potential updates that one may need to do for, if you have the new modern style, but the house is really, really good quality, 750 bottle wine cellar, and it's a really, really good house. If you have buyers in that price point, I would suggest getting an appointment to get over there. It's very easy to show.
It looks beautiful. I'm reading all the little notes. Sounds like it has some fun stuff. All right. Well, thank you, Jackie. Good to hear your voice.
Hey, Jackie, is it 3 bedrooms or
I'm sorry, is it 3 bathrooms or 5 bathrooms?
No, it's 3 bathrooms. So it's 4, potentially 5 bedrooms, and then 3 bathrooms.
Okay, I'm just reading your description under and it says 5 bathroom.
Oh, I think that's a typo. It's only
Okay.
only 3 bathrooms. Yes.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
You got it.
All right, thank you. All right, do we have someone here for the Parkinson team? Hello, hello. They've got a bunch of coming soon. They're probably running around like chickens with their heads cut off today. They hope they didn't miss all their awards, but we'll just go ahead and pitch for them. So 4565 North Star Street in Rockland is a coming soon. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, over 2,100 square feet. It says no MLS. So beautiful, newly remodeled, 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath with a pool. So give Kurt a call if you have questions. Sharon Diarelli, you have a coming soon on Ashworth, 5937. You're on mute if you're still here. Hello, hello. All right, we will just pitch it. 5937 Ashworth Way in Carmichael, priced at $369. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, over 1,300 square feet. It says coming soon in Carmichael, great location on an established quiet street. Has a brand new roof, original hardwood floors, cozy fireplace, big yard, blah, blah, blah. So call her if you have any questions. Her number, Sharon's number is right here. And then I'm going to pass this off to our fabulous marketing team. Do we still have Caitlin and Keith on the call, Brooke?
No, I don't see them.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's all right, Lizette. You can mute yourself. Lizette, are you still here? that was Brooke's dog.
Hi, yes.
Would you like to take these?
Sure, let's go ahead and I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry. I was
That's all right. I just know the dog. I know the dog thing because when I'm at home, my dog does that. So would you like to take a couple? I know you know these.
Yeah. So this is just a reminder of our order history from Listing Concierge that you guys can I'm so sorry. I was
That's okay.
Talking
I got it.
Yeah, and I was on the meeting on Monday because I was training with an agent.
Oh, I did not know that. I'm so sorry to put you on the spot. I assumed you were both on the call. So I'll let Brooke take it. Go ahead, Brooke.
Okay, and if the dog barks, I'm sorry. Okay, so yes, if you need a breakdown of your listings, of exactly what listings you put into Listing Concierge, from what we're calling the VNew, the new platform, you can find it in Listing Concierge under Order History. If you need a list from the previous platform, so anything from January 1st through August 25th, you can email the Listing Concierge coordinator or Lizette or myself, and we can get that list for you.
Yes, and the reason people have been asking us for this, so we wanted to make sure you knew it's available. You just need to request it. A lot of you are asking for this for tax purposes. So if you haven't done your taxes yet, that just, if you haven't kept track of these things, we can get you the list. Okay?
Yes. Global Luxury, the agent guide is now available in Desk. It includes steps to becoming a luxury property specialist, what that offers, what you should do with your luxury property specialist after you've gone through the training. And it also gives you information on more or additional marketing options. So if you want to find it, go to Desk on the left-hand side. You click on Marketing and then click on Global Luxury, and then you'll be able to download it from there.
And I'm assuming, unless it's been canceled, we are still having our Global Luxury Certification training this month, the virtual.
Yes.
So anybody who has not signed up for that, who had intended to but wants to attend, make sure you've calendared that and get yourself signed up. And reach out to Lizette or Brooke or Caitlin or Keith for help if you need assistance in getting that done. Those of you that have signed up, make sure you calendar it. The last time we did this, some of you signed up and then missed it. You don't want to do that. You do have to be present to get credit for the training. Okay, and if you have questions about why you might want to do this, reach out to our super marketing team and they will talk you through it rather than cover that all on this call. Okay.
So as you kind of saw, and if you got one of the awards from the company, you should have got an email yesterday. You can download award certificates and your congratulations letter through Desk. but printed certificates and letters will be mailed to the office within the next couple weeks. And once they are, and I make sure that they've got you at your right designation, we will put them in your mailboxes so you guys can pick them up. There's also social assets in there you can get from BrandServe or Desk, but Lizette has gone in and created pieces for everybody or is working on it. So watch your emails for those. And we have nailed down our awards gala date as long as, you know, things open back up, and that will be November 12th.
So if you do a save the date now, you guys, because we may not get something out that's, you know, in writing for a little bit, put it on your calendars, November 12th. It's a long way out, but we're doing that intentionally. We are hopeful that by that time we will not be forced into rescheduling anything again. And very excited to be able to have it. And again, this is the Sonoma Fairmont that we've gone to in the past. And everyone who qualified to attend in 2019 and everyone who qualified for 2020 are getting to go. So remember that. If you qualified for the awards gala last year that we did virtually for your 2019 production, and we let you know in 2020, you are included on that list. All right. Yes. And any questions, you can reach out to us. Very excited for this one.
Yes. Okay. So Clients for Life, you should be seeing your proof email come out tomorrow. The email, as long as your sphere of influence is, or primary sphere is in Prospect Square, will go out automatically on Tuesday the 9th. This month we're calling it Supporting Local Restaurants. They're giveaways to DoorDash certificates. But if your client does win, they must have a DoorDash account, which is super easy to sign up for. And you can post it to social media, and it will also go out via email, and your analytics should be available by the middle of next week.
Oh, yes. And when can they post it to social media?
Once it comes out on Tuesday.
Yes, please don't do any of those posts prior to Tuesday. That is the we ask you politely rule, because we want to make sure it gets out to your sphere and your people first, and then you can post. Okay?
Yes.
And if you don't know how to look and get into the analytics, just reach out to Lizette or Brooke, and they're happy to help.
Or Caitlin and Keith.
Or Caitlin and Keith. Got so many resources. I can't even it's awesome.
And Jennifer, I'm going to let you maybe jump in on this one, because I was doing stuff during the call with Dustin on Monday too. So
no, I would love to cover this one. This is my thing. So
yeah.
So most of you in this office know what Referral Rewards is, but that is the program where NRT rewards you for referring agents to our company that join. And that is any NRT company across the country, not just Coldwell Banker. So many of you have referred people in other parts of the country. I've had some of you refer people to NRT Sotheby's locations where there isn't a Coldwell Banker office. So I'm telling you this because right now for the first quarter of 2021, we have increased how much you will receive for the first year that person is with us if they join before the end of March. So instead of getting 2% for the first 2 years and 1% for every year thereafter, you will now get 3% for the first year if they join prior to the end of March, and 2% for the second year and 1% for the third. And that is based upon their gross commission income for the year. And again, it doesn't come from them. It doesn't take anything off of what they earn. The company is paying this. And we do it because we need your help. I mean, we don't have a big team of recruiters. You have me. And as you know, I spend a lot of my time with all of you working on things for the office and helping you with deals and all of that. So anything you can do to help me and bring nice people to the table that we might want to have here in our family to expand, I appreciate it. And I'll do my best to help you get your referral rewards if you'll bring me the names. And so will the other managers. If you don't know the manager of the area you're trying to refer to, I'm happy to intervene and assist. Let me know. Any questions?
Welcome, Joey.
All right. Referral Rewards Platinum Club. I just had somebody ask me about this yesterday, and I had a brain fade because I was driving, and sometimes when I'm driving, I can't remember specifics about these things. But you were right. My sweet agent who's on the call right now, it is 2 sales associates referred over a 24-month period, and only one of them has to have a closing during the anniversary year ending July 31st. This program for Platinum Club runs from August 1st through July 31st. It's not a January through December program. And for our area, if you fall in this category and you refer to agents in that 24-month period that meet these criteria, you get to go, you and a friend, spouse, relative, whoever you want to bring, to the Ritz-Carlton in the Tahoe area, which is a fantastic resort. And we have basically an overnight stay for you, a cocktail party, dinner, and just it's been one of the best events we've done over the past few years, and many, many, many people in our office. In fact, I think we have more agents in attendance at this than anybody in Sac Tahoe the last time. It was a close contest between us and the Metro office. So I hope that that'll be the case again, because it ends up being a fun party for all of you to get up there and spend some time together outside of your business. So thank you again for all your support. If you want to know more about Platinum Club, let me know. All right, virtual class schedules coming up. This covers the 3rd, 4th, and the 9th. Go ahead, Brooke.
They're being hosted by your FMSs, so that would be Keith, Caitlin, and Hillary. They each take a day. So recommend that you check these out. Do attend them. But the good thing is if you do miss it for whatever reason and you're interested, we are recording all of them and putting them on our Sac Tahoe FMS YouTube channel. If you need that or want that link, let me know and we'll send it out.
All right. And you guys, if you're putting things in the chat, I am not able to see it. So if you want a question answer while we're on the call, it would be good if you speak up. I can only see what's being presented on the PowerPoint right now. Okay. And in fact, I'll just get out of the questions I need to answer. Hold on 1 second. I want to make sure I don't leave you guys hanging. Let me go to chat. Any questions at all in here? Mine hasn't popped up yet. Hold on, I'm trying to get to it. I see Destiny's question. I'm laughing. I don't believe that is going to be possible. I will double check, but I don't know if you guys know how the budget works. Any money we didn't use in the year it was allotted for was lost. We lost a lot of money at the end of last year. We tried to use it in any way we were able, but all that event money was not allowed to be carried forward for the budget. It has something to do with the way accounting works. But I will ask.
Jennifer, you probably covered that because we did have to cancel things. So last minute, the company was dinged losing deposits and things like that.
And yeah, we lost. Yeah, these places didn't waive that stuff. They definitely charged us cancellation fees. We lost an enormous amount of money that you didn't get to see the benefit of. So that's why I said the first part of the year was kind of challenging. But again, I don't like to say no to anything. So I will always pass on your questions to people above me and see if there is any way to accommodate that. But I don't want to make promises I can't keep. I am very aware that we lost an enormous amount of money during 2020 with all the cancellations for the events. The Bay Area had to cancel the one at the aquarium. We had to cancel our one in Sonoma. And there was a third one. There were multiple cancellations that cost us, I won't even say how much. It was a ridiculous amount of money. So, but the good news is we get to do it this year and looking forward to it. Any other questions? Did I miss any others? There's a whole bunch of questions in here and I couldn't see any of them.
No, I was answering anything I could, or if anybody was making comments, we kind of responded to it. So you're good.
Oh, it looks like Kurt was in the meeting. He must have been on mute. All right, and I'm laughing. Sean Jones, I'm home base. He's not going to miss home base one bit. I'm sure some of you won't. You guys need to take a look at Transaction Manager. It is very sweet. It's very user friendly from a visual standpoint. Makes you feel good. All right, thank you so much, everybody, for showing up. We still have a lot of you on here. It was so good to see all your smiling faces, and congratulations again. And I'm here in the office. If you need me, give me a call. And otherwise, have a fantastic day.
All right, guys. I will send out the recap once I get it. This is a long meeting. It might take a bit.
There you go. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.